What would you do in this situation? Hey guys, Ken here. Welcome back to the channel. It's very early in the morning here on the Oregon coast. It's a little after 3 in the morning, but I figured I needed to do a video because I had something happen recently that I wanted to share with you with a buyer. And hopefully, if this happens to you, you'll know what to do. When this happened, I was kind of taken aback a little bit because it's never happened to me before. But hey, I had to do some research on how to deal with it. And like I said, I wanted to share that with you just to help you guys out in case you ever run into the same situation. What happened yesterday was I made a sale. Actually, I made about 4 sales yesterday. And the fourth one came in about 4 p.m. in the afternoon, okay, Pacific Standard Time. And everything seemed to be on the up and up. It wasn't a very big sale. It was like a 475 sale, something like that. It was for a Chrome card that I was selling. And like I said, everything on the surface seemed perfectly fine. And, they paid for it. I checked to make sure that it was paid for. And I was going to go to print the label. And I sometimes click on the gross amount on eBay. That's actually a hyperlink, and you can click on that, and it'll give you the buyer's shipping address, name and shipping address is where it's going. Because I'm always curious as to who's buying my cars and where it's going. So I clicked on that, and I noticed that this person lived in Washington State, in an apartment in Washington State. So then I went to I was about to print the label, and then all of a sudden I get a message from this buyer, and the buyer said, please ship to this address. And this address was completely different. It was like an address in California somewhere. Now, either this person has moved, or maybe they wanted me to ship this to maybe a relative, a sister, whatever, because the person that had bought the card and the person that was receiving the card had the same last name but different first names. So I'm thinking maybe it's a relative. I don't know. But the thing is, at least as far as I know, I'm using the eBay standard envelope system, so I can have tracking on all my cards. And as far as I can see, there's no way that I can go in and change that information, change that shipping information to reflect where this, lady wanted me to ship this card. There's just no way to do it. Now, I've been told there is a way you can do it. I can't find it. Maybe if you know where it is, you can leave it in the comments. But the point is, even if I could change it, what would happen, I think, is it would change it on the shipping label, so it would go to the correct shipping address, but it wouldn't change it on the buyer's account. And that's what really needs to happen, because technically, under eBay policies, we're only supposed to ship to whatever address is listed, name and address is listed on the eBay buyer's account. See, that way we're protected under the eBay seller protection, rules. So I had to write this buyer back, and I said, thank you for your message. I said, unfortunately, because you want me to ship this to a different address other than what's listed on your eBay account, I can't do that, because that would violate eBay's policy and I would lose my seller protection. And, I just kind of went on over a couple of points there. And what I advised her to do was to, and this is the only thing I knew, to ask her to do, was to go into her account, change the shipping address to her current address. That's if it's her address. I didn't think of this at the time because, like I said, it might have been a relative. It might have been a sister, because, like I said, same last name, different first name. So I didn't know. But so I took a stab at it, and I said, go in and change the address on the account to reflect where you want me to ship this to. Then once you've done that, once you're finished, save that information, and then contact me and request that I cancel this order. And then I would go ahead and cancel the order, and then I would relist it, and then they could go back in and repurchase the item under the new shipping address. Well, I haven't heard anything from this buyer. I contacted them, as far as I know, they're on the West Coast like I am, so we're in the same time zone. It was about 8:30 last night when I saw this message. The sale came in about 4 p.m., but I didn't pick up on it until about a little after 8 because I was laying down because I'm still trying to battle this flu thing that I've been battling for 3 weeks. I'm getting better, but I'm not at 100% yet. But the thing is, that's what I advised her to do. And I also contacted eBay for Business on Facebook and asked them what I should do as far as, their perspective. Because, see, what I didn't want to do, I knew I could go in and just cancel the order. But I didn't know if I did that, if it would put a ding on my account. And there's no reason to cancel a perfectly good order. It's like jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Why would you do that, But the thing is, that's what I did. I told her to go into her account, just the shipping address, and, if it is her address, and then send me a request, because I wanted that request on file, on eBay's files, so they could see that, the buyer requested a refund and that data is in there. And so that way, when I cancel it, it's not like I'm just canceling an order because I don't want to sell to this person or whatever. Because one of the drop-down menu options they give you, I think, is, I forget the name of it. I saw it on a YouTube video. Another guy had a similar issue. But the thing is, he had a similar situation, and he just went in and, I have 1-day handling. So technically, I have until midnight tonight to ship this order, to show this item is shipped, before I get a ding for not, shipping on time. I would get a ding for late shipping, which I'm not going to let happen. I'm probably going to wait till about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time. And if I don't hear from the buyer, or if I don't hear from eBay, I'm just going to go in and cancel the order, because there is an option in there to where you can select as far as the reason for the cancellation. I think one of the drop-down menu options is something, I can't think of the terminology offhand exactly, but it has something to do with wrong shipping address, or, shipping address not applicable or something. I don't know the exact verbiage, but it has something to do with the fact that it would tell eBay that I can't ship this card to this address because it's not a correct address. So that's where I'm at with this. Leave in the comments what you think, what you would do if you had a situation like this. Because like I said, I've been on eBay a long time, and the only thing I can come up with is the fact that the only way to handle something like this, to remain within the eBay seller protection, so I'm protected, so the buyer's protected as far as their buyer protection rules, is just to cancel the order. I think if you cancel it, it probably gives them an automatic refund, and then I can auto relist the item, so it will get relisted, and then they can go in once they've changed that information, on their eBay account. They can go in and repurchase the item. And like I said, it's not a big deal. It was only a $4.75 sale. I actually got another sale 4 hours later for another $4.75. So it kind of made up for the one that I'm losing here. But like I said, it'll be interesting to see, if and when the buyer gets back to me. I'm hoping that eBay for Business will get back to me. That way I have that documentation to say, hey, I've spoke, so when I recommunicate with the buyer, I can say I have been in communication with eBay and this is what they advised me to do. I always try to kind of throw it off on eBay. Okay. That way, if they got an argument, if they got a problem with that, they can just say, well, you can just say, well, this is what eBay told me to do. Okay. That's why I always throw that in there. Now there is a way that I could ship this card to them. Okay. And that's using the old PWE method. You basically, I would just print out their address that they want me to ship it to on a piece of paper, cut it down, stick it to the envelope, put a stamp on it, and then ship it. Okay. The only problem with that is there's no tracking. Okay. So if it got there and they claim they never got it, I have no way of proving that they did or not. I mean, this person seems like a legitimate buyer. I mean, they've been on eBay quite a while. They've got twice as many feedback that I do, 100% positive. I don't see a problem. It's just that I don't think they're trying to scam me. It's just that I think either they moved and they didn't update their information, or they're trying to send it to a relative who has the same last name, different first name, but because of the fact that that address is not in their in their eBay account, I don't have access to that information, and I can't go in and change that address on their account because obviously it's their account. That's their personal private information. I can't go in and edit that. I'm not even sure eBay could go in and edit that. But, that's what I explained to them, so we'll see what happens. Either way, if it, like I said, if it comes up to 5 o'clock today and I don't hear from them or I don't hear back from eBay, I'm just going to go in and cancel the order because I'm not going to wait too much longer after that because I don't want to miss out on my one-day handling, and then I would get a ding on my account. You see, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid that if I cancel the order, eBay would look at it as a legitimate order. Why'd you cancel it? We're going to ding your account. But I saw in another YouTube video, like I said, this guy did a similar situation, and he did it, and eBay wrote him back, and they said, no problem, just go ahead and cancel the account, and just state the reason why, which is like wrong shipping address or something, or shipping address doesn't work, or whatever the terminology is. I don't know what it is. But, just choose that option, and that shows eBay that you can't ship it to this address because that's not the address that's listed on the account. Okay, so I just thought I'd share that with you. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button. It really helps the channel. I appreciate it. And I'm going to go. And I got an order going out this morning. And I'm just going to go and see what happens today. And I'll probably give you an update on the next video. Short update. Listen, I got to go. But you guys have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. Take care. And bye for now.